All right. Hello, everyone. I hope everyone had an amazing day and had an amazing Thanksgiving yesterday. So I had another message today. I know yesterday for me, if anybody saw those videos, it was a little of an awkward day for me. So I try to lighten up the load today. So I was watching this TV show, and it was talking about relationships, and it was talking about open relationships. So that's what we want to talk about, open relationships. So a lot of people in this world, when y'all get in relationships, y'all end up having open relationships where you're with the person, but you're okay with them being with someone else. And the reason why you're with somebody else at the same time, because technically the person you with is not satisfying you either mentally, physically, or emotionally. In one of those areas, they're not satisfying you, so you're going somewhere else to get what you need. As you see, I'm outside, so excuse the noise. So, when it comes to people, even when people are together and they have multiple partners, we have to be honest with ourselves. The reason why you have multiple partners is because technically nobody is satisfying the other. Y'all need more people to be satisfied because somebody is lacking somewhere, so they have to pull somebody else in to make up for the weight that's missing. So I want to express something to y'all. We all have an energy source within us, okay? So reality world, how can I say it? In a reality world, we are searching for love, right? Spiritually too, but I'm going to just say love in the reality world. We're looking for love. So however you have to do that, that means if you just get with somebody random just for one night or for a couple of nights or whatever, you're looking for love. You just want to feel love. That's why people like to be cuddled, touched, just some type of energy source of love. Excuse the sun. This is just the way I'm sitting, so it is what it is. So yeah. So when it comes to the reality world, everybody is searching for love, some type of form, and you're just settling. Really, that's what it is. A lot of people are settling. You're in relationships, but at the same time, you're jumping from house to house, person to person, place to place. You're running around everywhere. As I talked about in my other videos, people dogging each other out and all these different things. Or you end up wanting somebody for the material because you feel like I can't find love, so I'm going to just get, be able to buy what I want to buy. And that's how people look at it. And in all my messages, I talk about finding the spirit within you, okay? See, there's something that y'all never knew about, and I'm going to explain it to you. When you find yourself, right, and you go deep, super deep within yourself, first find God, all right, and then you're going to find yourself. And when you go super deep, you're going to find out that you have an energy source within yourself. Yes, all of us have energy. Like for myself, I have electrical charge. I can get charged up by the sun, by the power lines, everything. I can charge myself up. Okay, you don't have to believe how to do off of Read the Rainbow. You ain't got to take my word for it, but I can charge up by any source. You can too, but you have to go deep within yourselves. So what happens is the deeper you go within yourselves, everyone in the world has an ordained kingdom wife or kingdom husband. Okay, everyone, before you was born, you was ordained to have a significant other of the opposite the opposite gender, okay? And you was married in the spiritual world. You was automatically married in the spiritual world. And what happens is when you come out, you as a baby, you come out, you go through life trials and tribulations, and the more you find out who you are, you eventually will start connecting with your kingdom spouse, okay? And when you start connecting, either you're going to start hearing them, like sometimes the ones that know about this, you're going to start hearing a voice where you're going to hear somebody. It's like it sounds like you can hear somebody speaking to you. Or when you have dreams or visions, you can see them. Different things like that. But one thing that I've realized social media world has never talked about is this. When you're super connected with your significant other, I'm going to try to, I don't want other people's houses in the way. When you're connected to your significant other and you have done the work spiritually where you have found yourself and you figure out who you are in the spirit, You have electrical charge. Do you know you can feel your other person no matter where they at? Like for me, my kingdom spouse, I can feel him because you're one. You are already one. So my kingdom spouse is with me. I can hear what he says. He can hear what I say. He's charging my legs up right now. Okay? But there's something that y'all never knew. Other than that, y'all can still have a sexual interaction. Yes. Me and my kingdom spouse has never met in person. But the experience of a sexual interaction it feels exactly the same as if that person is with you. It feels, and your body motions and everything is exactly the same as if they was physically with you. But see, the thing about it, no one wants to do the work and trying to figure themselves out. No one want to do the work to try to find themselves. But yeah, if you do the work and find yourself, you're going to start getting an electrical charge in your body. It's a natural source that you was ordained with when you was born. Each and every person in the world has it. Everyone in the world has it. You just got to charge it up. But in order to charge it up, you got to find out who you are. You got to do the work within inside yourself. And like I said, when you connect with your kingdom spouse, y'all already one. So you are it's the male and female. So yeah, my kingdom spouse with me 24/7. He can see everything I do. Now with my situation, due to where I'm at, I can only sense certain things with him. But I can feel every emotion he's going through. He can feel every emotion I'm going through. To the point that if we end up have a intimate moment, I can feel what he can feel. He can feel what I can feel. Now, this is the only time I would ever bring up about a sexual thing. When it comes to my intimate stuff, that's between me and the person I'm with. But I have to let y'all know about this because y'all keep jumping from person to person, having multiple people in your relationships. And when all you have to do is work on yourself and you be connected to the person you're supposed to be with. So that my person is all the way on the other side of the world. Or the States, world, however you want to call it. And I can feel everything. Like if I'm sitting down, if I wanted to, you know how you dance around or you grind on something, I can do that and he can feel it. He can feel everything that I do. Any movement, if he wants, he can feel it. I can turn him on just by sitting still or saying certain things. Any type of movement, he can feel it. I can charge him up. When he's tired and he don't have enough energy, I can charge him up. He does the same thing for me. Some days I be drained. My energy be drained. And he can charge me up. And then I'm back to normal. It's like if I had a shot of espresso. Y'all can have the same thing. Y'all can have the same exact thing. But you got to do the work. Figure yourself out. You don't need multiple partners. You do not. Just think. You can be at work and getting your groove on while you're doing your job and nobody even know it. It's literally that simple. Anytime you want to, it don't matter what time of the day. It doesn't matter what time of the day. You can be minding your business. You could be driving. You could be doing whatever the heck you want to be doing. That person is somewhere else. And if you feeling like you want to get in, you can still get it in. You have to learn to love yourself. You got to find the energy within you. You have to find the source within y'all. Y'all chasing after people to find the love within the people when you got to find the love within yourselves. You don't need multiple partners. You don't. Because if you do the work, you're going to be directed to your kingdom spouse. Kingdom husband, kingdom wife. And when y'all have that connection, y'all one-on-one. Like, it works together. Because what happened is, 9 times out of 10, your purpose is their purpose. Everything that you want to do in life, or that is ordained for you to do in life, they on the same track. So it's not where you going left and they going right. Y'all both going down the same road. Because y'all connected. So it's not like you got to give up any part of yourself because both of y'all on the same line. Y'all both on the same mission. And that's how it goes. You don't have to sit back and be where like, well, they want to do this and I want to do that. Nah, that's not how it's supposed to go. You're supposed to be with the person that y'all both on the same spiritual path, the same purpose path. Y'all will have a unconditional love. Like when I say unconditional love, like there's no love like this ever. Like this person feels everything. Whatever you feel, they can feel, and vice versa. So you understand each other better. The communication, it's like your best friend. Like this dude knows everything about me. When I say everything, like the nit, grit, and ugly, every single thing about me. And I know just about everything about him. Stuff that you can't even talk to other people about because people will judge you. Like my hair be looking like a hot mess. I be looking like a hot mess on days, and this person sees all of it. Like by me being in this position, I have actually been able to be my authentic self. There's parts of me that I never shown anybody ever, and he have seen all of it. He felt all of it. And just like for him, the same as well. Things that he never told anybody and stuff. Like there's no judgment. Like we understand each other completely. And that's what it's supposed to feel like when you with the person that God ordained for you in your life. A lot of y'all in relationships and y'all still holding secrets. Y'all still telling lies. Like I'm so transparent, like everything, like whatever's in my phone, whatever. He knows everything. And it doesn't bother me. How many of y'all can say that about y'all lives? How many of y'all can sit back and say, like, Dad, my husband or my wife knows everything about me? Phone conversations and everything. He knows everything. Because he can feel me. He can sense me. He can hear me. I don't have nothing to hide. I can be on the phone with whomever, talk to whomever, and there's no secret at all. There's none at all. And that's how it's supposed to be. You shouldn't have to hide anything. You shouldn't have to withhold anything. It should be transparent all day, every day. Because if the person loves you, they're going to accept you anyway. That's how it's supposed to be. So if you're in a relationship right now and you're not yourself and you cannot be yourself and you cannot be open, you might need to check your relationship. I don't care if y'all been together for 20 years. You need to check yourself because you're settling when the person that you're supposed to be with is still out there. It's like you're just taking bare minimum just to survive. Why everybody have to be in survival mode? You shouldn't be in survival mode. When you follow God, I'm not sitting here throwing religions, titles or anything, or churches and all of this, the groups, literally just God, being a child of God. When you accept God in your life, God will give you all your desires, everything. Everything you thought, everything that your heart supposed to have, you will receive. But y'all putting so much faith in other people and wondering why you're miserable, wondering why y'all just being with people just because they can buy you something, or y'all just jumping from female to female or guy to guy, or you got multiple partners in a relationship. Aren't you tired of being looked like just barely getting by? Aren't you tired of being with somebody that don't really love you? Y'all building families on false narrative, on false information. And then you get mad when things don't go right. The open relationship you should be having is with God, not with other people. Like, when y'all gonna get it together? Like, when y'all gonna recognize it? It's possible. All things are possible. You have to believe it. One thing in life you have to realize, if it's easy, of course it's going to fall flat faster. It always do. But true love, true things take time. It's all a process. You just have to be patient. Patience is a virtue. Everybody want to rush things. How many of y'all been with the person for what? A week and already had sex with them. How many of y'all? And then you expecting them to stay with you. Like, y'all don't know nothing about these people, and then wonder why they knocking you upside the head, or why they giving y'all diseases, or why they stealing money from you, or they with your friends and all of these other things. Because you just wanted temporary love. I bet you a good 75 to 80% of people in the world, all they want is somebody to hold them. Just somebody to really give them a real good hug and feel like somebody want them at that moment. But y'all can't even get that. And just because you feel like, oh, I can put it down on this dude and I can put it down on her, it ain't even so much that the sexual part of it, it's not even so much that that's the good thing. It's the fact they feel like they being loved at the moment. That's really what it boils down to. They just feel like somebody love them. And you don't even like them. You tolerated them. How many of y'all in tolerationships? Y'all just tolerate each other. When y'all look at each other deep down, you like, oh, I'm gonna try this person. When they talk to you, you're like, man, I do not want to deal with it. How many of y'all stay at work longer just because you don't have to go home because the person gonna nag you to death? How many of y'all in relationships where the man or the female is being abusive and talking down at you like you ain't nothing? How many of y'all in relationships where you're always buying them stuff and getting stuff for them and they can't even give you a daggone napkin? How many of y'all just with somebody for just a sexual, but then they can't even pick up the phone to check to see if you okay that day? How many of you are in situations where the only time they call you is after hours? How many in a situation you still don't know who that family is and they've been with you for 15 years? How many of you have other families on the side and the person you with don't even know it? How many of you out there have kids that you're not even taking care of, but you're taking care of the kids that they with, that the person you with? But you say you love somebody. Now, if you're in any of those categories, you just told me you don't love yourself. It's okay. Just look in the mirror and say, I don't love me. My name is such and such, and I don't love me. Just say it. I'm such and such, and I do not love me. That's the first step. Admit it. Say, I don't love me. Because if you're just with somebody just to say you with somebody, you do not love yourself. It ain't their fault. It's not their fault. If somebody mistreats you, it's not their fault because you allow it. And don't get me wrong, I'm going to throw myself in the bowl. I've been down that road. Yes, I didn't love myself. I hated myself. Because I didn't look like what the society standards of what beauty is supposed to look like. But I love shucks. I love meat all day. I love meat all day, every day. Okay? But because I didn't look like what society standards look like, I was like, man, I'm ugly, man. Like, I don't like me. I don't love me. I was broken. So I got in broken relationships with people that was broken. Because what happened is, when you broken, you attract a broken person. You know that, right? And wonder why y'all getting cut every day. You know what? I'm going to jump from this topic to another topic, but it's still all in the same lineup. I'm going to say something, all right? I haven't heard anybody say this before, okay? I might be the first. I might not. Why are we getting in relationships and wanting somebody to heal us? Why are you getting a relationship and wanting somebody to heal you? You're supposed to heal yourself before you get in a relationship. You know that, right? It ain't that man's responsibility. It ain't that female responsibility to heal you. So you telling me. So say, for example, I'm going to throw some random stuff. If I was getting abused and, okay, just use facts. If I've been in a relationship and that somebody was being abusive to me, somebody was being manipulative, narcissistic, hateful, just downright mean, right? And I'm broken. I'm supposed to, now, you felt that weight that was on my back, right? You could feel that, like, Dad, that's a lot. Right? Then I'm going to come to your house and be like, hey, let's be together. Now, every time you talk to me and you say a certain word, I'm be like, are you going to hit me? Are you going to sit back and be mean to me? Like, where you going at? Who you being with? Are you going to go down the street? Why you didn't call me? I know you just left 5 minutes ago, but why you didn't call me? Was you with somebody else? So I just took all that weight that was on my back and threw it on yours. And now you supposed to carry my weight. The devil's like, why are we doing that to people? Why? Why are we telling people that the person supposed to fix you? Fix your goddamn selves. That's real love. If you can't fix yourself, you don't need to be with anybody else. Because, shit, shucks, I am not about to fix somebody. You better come in correct and ready to go. Your past issues. I shouldn't have to worry about anything in your past. Nothing. Because we on go time. If I have to sit there and fix you, you stumping my growth. So you already putting obstacles in front of me that I didn't even put there. So why y'all telling folks that the other person supposed to fix you? Why? Fix yourselves first. Then you will attract the one that was meant for you. So you're going to bring brokenness into a new... So this... Ooh, that's like this. You building a house, right? And that person... So, say, for example, I'm broken. And that man that I'm with built this house up, right? And he's like, look, we need some more wood for this house. Go ahead, bring some more wood so we can build this house up. Now, his wood is pristine. It's prime wood. The the structure is being built up. And then I come bring some rotten wood and tell him, here's some rotten wood to put up here. It's wood. It'll work. Yeah, because wood work. It don't matter if it's rotten or not. So here, how long do you think it's going to take before that wood start breaking down? How long you think it's going to take before the house start breaking down? Now you're going to have to fix a problem. That's like crooked floors. You're going to walk into a house and you're going to put down some bad wood or bad floors down, and then you hearing it crack every time you take a step. Really? In a brand new house. You telling me we just built a brand new house with cracks in the floors already? So we already got to do maintenance on something brand new. So if you're going to buy a house and you don't want that house to be jacked up, why you out there going into another relationship jacked up? Like, let's make it make sense. But then you want to get mad when they don't treat you right. You want to get mad when they ready to walk away. You want to get mad when they ready to be with somebody else. But you was already cracked. You was already cracking. And now you want them to repair your cracks. Y'all some lazy tail folks. Really lazy. Y'all put more time in dogging folks out about your friends and all these other people than fixing yourselves. Like I said the other day, if I didn't have to sit back and watch these TV shows, these reality shows and all of this stuff, I wouldn't. But I have to, because in order for us to make changes and my purpose, I had to look at these things. I sit here, I watch. All y'all do is yell, fuss, and curse each other out. Y'all so worried about this and don't realize you're rotting on the inside. Yeah, everything on the outside look good, but you're rotting on the inside. Your house It's rotten on the inside. All y'all keep doing is painting the outside, painting it over and over and over again, men and females. But then on the inside is rotten. Y'all realize that? And then when somebody call you out and say, man, something smells bad here, you pissed off. Don't get mad when they can smell the funk that's on the inside. Because the show's seeping out. Because you only can cover up that smell for so long. You only can cover up that look that y'all have. You only can cover up for so long and the truth comes out. But you want somebody to come correct with you, or how y'all say, be 100. Stand on business. But you ain't even standing on nothing. You got daggone self. You sinking. So how are we going to fix it? How can you fix you? Because you got to be your own knight in shiny armor. Stop looking for somebody to come and rescue you. Rescue God daggone self. And I ain't telling y'all something I ain't been through. I had to rescue myself. Because I told myself, I said, you know what, God? I cracked my daggone self. You know that? Yeah, despite the crap, the witchcraft spells and all this dumb mess that was putting on me, I took it and I used it. Didn't matter what I went through. I said, okay, we in a situation. All right, that relationship didn't work out. All right, how long we gonna cry over it? Okay, let's get some tears out. Okay, what we gonna do to fix this? How can I fix myself? Learn from it. All right, this person did this, and that to me. Okay, cool. What did I do? I did this, and that. Okay, cool. How can I fix it? So if I'm in a situation with somebody, and if I did this and this was the outcome, how can I figure this out so that next time that won't happen that way? All right, cool. Let me do this. All right. You need to give more space. See, that first relationship, you didn't give as much space because you thought that you should be a little bit more close-knit with that person. All right, you already knew that that person probably wasn't the right one because that's why your situation happened the way it was. So give that person space. Allow a person to breathe before you jump and start talking about different things. Give somebody some breathing room first. Okay, cool. So next relationship when I'm with them, I'm going to give them some breathing room. I'm not going to keep coming at them about stuff over and over again. If I tell them I'm being patient, I'm going to be patient. I'm not going to tell them that there's something going on and we need to fix it and then 5 seconds later and say, hey, why it's not fixed? So give time. Listen. Understand. Okay. Instead of me jumping down this person's throat about how I feel, just talk to this person and be like, hey, what can we do to fix this? How can we come together and fix this situation? Instead of yelling at the person like they ain't nothing. Because guess what? If I yell at this person like they ain't nothing, do I deserve them to treat me right? Because I'm already disrespecting them. So if somebody was disrespecting me, am I going to sit back and play all nice? Heck nah. You got to check yourself. You have to look at the things you do and pay attention to the patterns in your relationships. What is the most common pattern that you have in each relationship? And start there and figure out how can you change that pattern. When I say I broke myself, I broke myself. I said every single thing that I felt like I took in everything that these people said about me. And I owned up on it. I said, okay, this is how they feel. All right. I broke myself on purpose. I lost myself on purpose because I had to lose the idea of who I thought I was to become who I know I need to be. Yeah, you're going to look a little crazy. That's part of the game. It is. You're going to look crazy. But it don't matter. Because sometimes you got to crack the code within yourself. You got to remember, when we come into this world, we already being programmed. You're going to have to crack the code of who you are and tell yourself, what they telling me I am is not who I am. Figure out the goddamn code of your life and fix yourself. Because I promised myself, I said, you know what? Well, I had I had 3 kids, so it ain't like I can walk in the door as a virgin. So I said, you know what? What I'm going to give my husband is mental peace. I'm going to give my husband peace. He don't have to fix me because I'm already walking the door fixed. You know how powerful that is to be able to be with somebody and you can give them peace, where when they go home, they happy to be home. They don't even want to leave home, and wherever you at, they want to be at. That's what peace looks like. They want to take you wherever they go, you okay to go with, because you bring peace wherever you at. You give a peaceful state of mind. And they will do the same, because guess what? I'm not walking in no door with peace and then you come with hell. We ain't about to have that. We both coming in with peace together. That's what unconditional love is, because in order to have unconditional love, you have to love yourself first. You can't give yourself conditions and then expect somebody to be unconditional. In order to know what unconditional love is, you have to provide it for yourself. Because when you provide it for yourself, you're not going to tolerate a lot of different things, and you're going to attract you. You're going to attract the person that's just like you, that is on the same wavelength like you. But until then, keep being the hell. That's what it is. It may not be on level 100, but you close. Like, y'all got your feet in the grave and don't even realize it. I'm over here elevating and y'all over here going deep down under. So, I ain't gonna stay on this long. At the end of the day, man, look. Give yourself the best experience in the world by loving you. And if you got to go a little bit crazy to crack the code that's within inside of you to get to the treasures that God has given you, so be it. Let folks think you weird. Let people think you crazy. My kids call me weird all day long, and I own up to it. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And I take that all day. I'd rather be weird than be a snob or be a stuck-up, pretending to be something I ain't. I don't care y'all calling me crazy. I'll be crazy all day, but I'm crazy for God. That's all I know. So, if y'all allow yourselves to find you, you're going to get your other half is going to attract to you. And you're going to have this energy charge where, one, y'all can hear each other, you can feel each other, y'all energize each other, you understand each other. And God doggone, when it comes to that other part, it's on it, y'all. Whew, it's on another level. So all I say is, if y'all want to rock with me, I will teach y'all everything I know. I have no problem in teaching y'all what I know. You ain't got to steal it from me. I'll give you the code. I'll give you the information. I'm that confident in what I do. You understand me? So if y'all want to, if you want to feel what I feel, then just keep tuning in. I ain't like, this is not no hidden secrets. It's never been a hidden secret. But you gotta love yourself. So crack the code within, and then you in there. I hope whatever I'm saying makes sense to y'all. If not, I pray for y'all. That's all I can do. On that note, y'all have a blessed day.